Hi Tango Dancer! Would you like to add more flavor and precision to your tango dancing? And are you interested in the cross system but sometimes feel uncomfortable when dancing it or are not so sure how to include it in your dancing? If yes, this video is for you. We are going to teach you 3 ways to transition easily from the parallel, more simple system to the cross system.
This is a great tool to improvise in the dance, and it's a great tool for you to be more creative in the dance. Because when you know how to go from one system to another system, when you combine the two systems, is when tango becomes more sophisticated, more creative as well. Because if we are always in one system, we are using too much one system. So combining the dance between the two systems is what makes the dance more interesting.
And just in case you do not know us, before we get started, we are Pablo and Anne from Tango Space. We have over 30 years of combined tango teaching experience between the two of us. And in these video lessons, we teach you how to become a better, more connected and more elegant tango dancer. Just a quick reminder before we get started on the parallel system versus the cross system.
So yes, in tango we have the two systems, yes? So we have the parallel system, that is when we go with the opposite leg. So I go with my left, she goes with her right, and she goes with her right, and I go with my right and she goes with her left. And then we have also the cross system. The cross system is when we go with the same leg. So she goes with the left, I go with the left, and she goes with the right, I go with the right.
And both systems are wonderful and beautiful. They just do not have the same flavor, the same texture in the embrace. So as tango dancers, we try to switch things up and go from parallel to cross to parallel. So now let's look at how we can easily go from parallel to cross system.
So the first way that we use to go from parallel system to cross system is the ochos. Why? Because when we are doing the ochos, we are in cross system. So basically, if we are in parallel system, we are in parallel, and I invite Anne to pivot now into an ocho. As soon as she does a step back, we are in cross system now. So why? Because she's going with the right, I go with the right. She go with the left, I go with the left. This is cross system. So, and once you are in the ocho, when you stop the pivot, when you stop the ocho, if you walk, you will see that you are in cross system. Yeah, so from any ocho, back ocho or forward ocho, you can easily transition from parallel to cross system. The second way that we use to transition from parallel system to cross system is from the walk. And we do this in a very simple way. How we do this is by me as a leader, I do a secret change of weight. So basically, if we are walking inside or walking outside, it doesn't matter. In any walk, if I hold this position and I change my weight, I go in cross system. Yeah? So as a leader, I need to anticipate, I need to think in advance. So basically from the walk, I'm walking in parallel, I hold her step with embrace, I hold, I do a secret change of weight without changing her weight, and then I go in cross system. I can go on the closed house embrace, or I can go in the open house embrace.
Followers, this is something that we recommend you are aware of. Of course, you can consider yourself just a follower and you let the leader decide if you are in cross or parallel system. What we recommend if you want to become an empowered, powerful follower is to know what is happening. So if you feel the hold in the embrace, if you feel the embrace changing slightly, you are going to know, okay, we need to slow down, we need to readjust a little bit because now we go into cross system. This will help you be much more aware of the dance that you are co-creating with your partner and be much more of an interpreter of the music instead of just a follower.
One little tip for the leaders is not to stress yourself. No, always communicate with your partner in advance that you are going to change something. So you start slowing down, and then slowly you change your weight. You can pause if you need, and then you go with the other leg. So do not do, you can do fast, but in the beginning when you want to start trying this, try it slow and take your time.
And one of the common mistakes we see followers do at that moment is to actually anticipate and rush. The leaders are trying to hold, take the time, change the system, and the followers are rushing into the next step and breaking the connection. So followers, if you feel a hold in the dancing, stay with your partner, wait, slow down, and let them readjust the dancing.
And the third way that we use to transition from parallel system to cross system is from pausing, from the being here, yes, in the pause. So what I do is I change the weight of my partner. So here I invite Anne to change her weight, but I don't change mine. So basically from my center, yes, I'm inviting her, I leave my center, I invite her to go on the other side, and I drop my center. So I make clear that I'm leaving her weight in one leg, in the other leg, but I didn't change my weight. I did all this only with my center. And then I am ready to go in cross system. So basically, from any step that we are doing in parallel system, you can pause, or if we are dancing in parallel, we do an apertura in parallel system. Yes, and I want to start in cross system, I can easily, from my center, to change her weight, but I don't, not to change mine, and then I start dancing in cross system.
So this is a movement that is very subtle, but it's very clear. You cannot see it from the outside of the embrace, but in the embrace, for me, as a follower, I see Pablo's center, the center of his chest, going up, transfer, and then go down, which is a way to tell me, do the same thing, up, transfer the weight, go down, stay on this foot, and then let's start walking together. And then I know, as an empowered follower, that we are doing cross system.
Also, that change of weight is not mechanic. We are dancing to it. Yeah? So you can dance with the music. Sometimes you can take counting until 4, like half phrase of the music, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go. Or you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the full phrase of the music, and then we go. Yeah. So dance to it. Don't do it in a robotic way, if not with the music.
Nos encontramos al pasar, estás igual que ayer. Hay en tus ojos la ansiedad y el mismo gris de anochecer. Sé de una pena mortal que en tu alma dejó terror de poder amar, y es esa pena mortal la cruz de tu amor. Ya ves que nos hizo separar, nos encontramos al pasar, y hoy como ayer te quiero igual. Sigue igual que ayer tu noche, sombra y pena de un recuerdo. No me cabe ni un reproche si estás en un infierno que puede más que yo. Tengo siempre aquel cariño, fue y es tuyo, todo tuyo. Tu ayer deshecho está tan lejos, no vuelve nunca más.
Transitioning easily from parallel system to cross system is going to transform your dancing as a leader and as a follower, because you are going to be able to feel much more in the embrace and express much more in the music. And now, the next step, in a way, is how do we make sure that when we are dancing, cross system or parallel system, we are musical. And if this is one of the questions you are asking yourself, we have a free guide for you, the free Adapt Your Walk to the Music mini guide. In it, we teach you how to dance the tango walk, the most common and most important tango movement, but adapt it to what is happening in the music. More legato, fluid music, or more staccato, rhythmic music. We will put the link for you in the comments below. Make sure you check it out.
This is something that really helped us in our tango journey, because when we discovered that using the two systems you could make the dance more interesting, more rich, and also the transitions, no, with the walk, even in parallel cross system, the transition between the steps as well, no. So that really helped us. So that's why we wanted to share with you, so that we know maybe you are in this in the stage of your tango journey where you are just recreating the steps but not really, you know, understanding what you are doing, but understanding which system you are and which possibilities you have from each of the systems. That will really help you.
Now it's your turn. Let us know in the comments if you love the cross system and how you are using it in your dancing. Please let us know in the comments. We are always curious about how you dance. If you like this video, please like it and share it with a tango friend. Tango is always better when it is shared, and especially,
please keep learning and keep sharing your dancing, because the world of tango needs your embrace.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.
Ciao.
Bye.